Over 115 people are moving to Las Vegas Valley every single day.
That's nearly 5 people for every hour of the day.
In this episode, we're going to be speaking with some of the tourists that are here visiting. We're going to show you the 6 reasons why people are moving to Las Vegas, and we're even going to speak to Elvis the King himself.
Las Vegas. So stick around. I'm Vicky.
And I'm Kyle from the Simmons team here at Las Vegas.
And we've helped hundreds of people relocate to Las Vegas, and we would absolutely love to help you too.
Whether you're looking for an investment or your next place to call home, we got you covered.
Let's get into it. The first reason people move to Las Vegas is the taxes.
Or lack thereof.
If you are not aware, Nevada has no state income tax, which is amazing because if you're coming from a state like California or Nevada, you can save over 10% of your income tax.
That's basically if you're making $100,000 a year, you're going to save an extra $10,000 when it comes to tax season. And a lot of people could use that in different ways that they like. If you're coming from somewhere like California or New York or a more expensive state with state tax.
Which is worth it for a lot of people. So we find that a lot of people actually relocate and move here for retirement.
We also don't have any corporate tax. So that makes a lot of people choose to move to Nevada because we are very friendly for businesses. So it's a great place to open a business and or relocate your existing business. That way you can save a little bit of money on corporate taxes as well because we don't have any state corporate tax.
That's true. And also we have really great low property tax as well.
Yeah, the property taxes work here a little bit different than they do in some other states. If you were to buy a brand new home that hadn't been built before and newly constructed, you're going to pay somewhere around 1% of that property. So if it's a $500,000 home, you're going to pay probably about $5,000 a year annually. Each year after that, or if you were to buy an existing home or a resale property, your taxes will only go up at a maximum of 3% every year. It's called our tax cap, and that is for your primary residence. So the home that you live in, that you currently occupy as an owner-occupier, will never increase more than 3%. That's our Clark County property tax cap. And so that's how our taxes work. We don't assess it each time it gets sold. We only assess it the very first time it gets sold, and then each year they do a reevaluation assessment, and they'll increase your taxes. Now, we do have property, so we have had a home that did increase more than 3% because it was not an owner-occupied home. So there are some instances where your taxes will be increased more than that 3% if it is not your owner-occupied property. But that's the gist on how our property taxes are, and they're very affordable in terms of comparison to California, New York, or any of these other East Coast or West Coast states that have very expensive property taxes, or even like Illinois, for example, Chicago area.
Right.
Once you become a resident, each year the county's going to send you a little envelope that tells you about your proposed tax assessment, and they give you a couple months time for you to petition against that if you feel that they've wrongfully assessed your taxes. They might have accidentally added acreage from your neighbor who had a garage built, and now they're trying to tax you for a garage and more structure and improvements on the property. You would go and then submit to them and let them know, hey, that's incorrect. This is actually where my property is, and this is actually how much I shouldn't be billed a 10% increase on taxes. So that's how our property taxes work here, and they are pretty affordable comparatively to most of the United States. Here we are, we stopped a passerby at the Las Vegas Boulevard sign, and we're just asking people, what brought you to Las Vegas this weekend?
So I'm from Europe, and I used to see, like, in a lot of movies, Las Vegas, and I've always wanted to come here. So I had a chance to come this year, and I'm really thankful to be here, and it's awesome.
What are you looking forward to experiencing here?
So we visited Zion, the national park.
Beautiful.
Which also was a good chance to visit, and like casinos. In Europe there are not a lot of casinos, so this is something special for us.
Where in Europe are you visiting from?
I'm from Croatia.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Staying.
We're staying near the airport here.
Okay, nice. What have you guys gone to any restaurants or any show you've been here yet?
So we've been to Sphere in the show Postcard from the Earth, which was amazing. That was also something completely new for us.
Awesome.
And yeah, the restaurants, I don't remember the names, but the food is very good. I think that's, and the casinos, multiple of them.
Yeah. Have you won? Have you played?
Yeah, we won some money, not a lot because we don't gamble a lot, so it was just for fun.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for sharing with us. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
Don't like the humidity? No problem. Just make sure to bring your sunscreen.
Don't like shoveling snow? No problem.
Don't like the rain? No problem.
Did you know that Las Vegas receives less than 5 inches of annual rainfall every single year, making it the perfect place for those who want to escape those dreary, dark skies of towns like Seattle or up in Oregon or wherever receives a lot of rain?
You might be thinking it is blazing hot here in Las Vegas, and while it does get pretty warm in the summertime, the remaining of the year is really quite pleasant, and we have great weather. And so if you are thinking of moving to Las Vegas, maybe even as a snowbird, we have quite a few snowbirds who relocate here just for the amazing weather alone. We, in fact, actually just closed on a property today with an amazing client who will be moving into town for a couple months out of the year just to enjoy this amazing weather, just outdoors. He actually loves to cycle, so he'll be doing a lot of cycling and enjoying the restaurants and entertainment. And then, of course, when it gets really hot here in the summer, then he'll just enjoy it at his other property. If you are thinking about moving here for the amazing weather, I will say it's much more pleasant and enjoyable if you are loving that warm weather compared to our colder states here in Northern America. The third reason people love moving to Las Vegas is the cost of living and the quality of life.
Well, no doubt Las Vegas is more expensive than a lot of smaller or more rural towns, but it's definitely a lot more affordable than most of the major metropolitan service areas or large cities with more than 2 or 3 million people, like Phoenix or New York or lots of cities in Florida. So currently today where we sit, the median home is around $475,000, and you're probably wondering, what does that get you? And by the way, median means most common sold price. So the most common sales price each month we're having is around $470 to $485. And so with that being said, that gets you on average or median about a 1,900 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath, single family detached home with a 2-car garage, basically. And so that's what you're gonna get in Las Vegas. Now there are some homes down under 300,000, but there's not gonna be more than 20 or 30 of those in the MLS system today. And with those homes being under 300,000, they're all gonna be kind of in tough condition and need renovations, be in locations that might not be as desirable to the standard consumer.
It's important to know that the cost of living here in Las Vegas has definitely increased throughout the years. It will continue to do so as more people move to the Las Vegas area. 10 years ago, when you first started selling properties here in Las Vegas, you could get a home for about $75,000.
Yep.
So
average home was around $135,000, which means the more affordable ones went all the way down to $50,000 for a single family detached house.
That's just a change within the past 10 years. 10 years in the future, if you are looking to purchase as an investment property, you'll definitely see equity rise quite a bit for you.
¿De dónde están visitando? ¿Cuál parte del mundo?
De la Ciudad de México.
Ciudad de México DF, bienvenidos.
Gracias.
¿Qué tal estuvo tu viaje aquí en Las Vegas?
Muy bien, llegamos el día de ayer apenas.
¿Cuál experiencia es el mejor aquí que fuiste esta semana?
De lo que hemos hecho, hemos ido a la esfera, muy bonito.
Oh wow, this is the second person to mention that they've been to the Sphere here in Las Vegas. It's one of our newest attractions. It's incredible. ¿Y la esfera y qué más?
Y pues
No llevamos mucho, apenas vamos a ir a los shows hoy y así.
Todos los shows, ok. ¿Y por qué viniste a la ciudad de Las Vegas en vez que lugar diferente?
porque estamos de luna de miel, nos acabamos de casar.
Estamos de honeymoon.
Oh, felicidades a ustedes. They're here for their honeymoon. They just got married. What an incredible experience. Well, gracias por tu tiempo y disfruta tu viaje.
Gracias.
Gracias. The fourth reason on our list of why people continue to move to our great state of Nevada and, of course, the Las Vegas Valley is California. It's our closest neighboring state, and it's also the most populated state in the entire United States, so they have the most people to give. And also, when Californians move to Las Vegas, they can experience the same conveniences that they had at home in California, and if at any moment they need to get back to Southern California, they can get there within 4 hours or less. So that's one of the major reasons why people from California are coming to Nevada.
That's right. In fact, nearly 1 in 3 people who move to Las Vegas are coming from California. But on the same token, the most people that move out of Las Vegas are actually relocating to California. So it's kind of like a revolving door here in Nevada.
Just ends up pouring a lot more citizens up on our side because they have more citizens to spare than we do. Well, it's no doubt that people have been feeling the effects of inflation all over America, making parodies and jokes about small little shacks and tents costing more than actual houses. And that definitely has been the case. And it's, again, another strong reason why so many people are choosing to move to Las Vegas because of the cost of living. All right, so we're here, obviously, with Elvis Presley.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us some of your favorite things about living here in Las Vegas?
Well, I actually live on Las Vegas Boulevard, so I live on the Strip. I live next door to the Encore Hotel. So it's the oldest place that was built in Las Vegas in 1959, so it's still the oldest place living on the Strip. It's the same age as the Las Vegas sign, 1959. That was the same year that Wayne Newton came to Las Vegas to perform the very first time.
Lovely.
In 1959, you could go to the Golden Gate and get the very first people invented the 50-cent shrimp cocktail was 1959. Yeah. Elvis Presley met his wife in Germany for the very first time in 1959. I could tell you about this Las Vegas sign that went up in 1959 because in 1959 had the largest quantity of most beautiful babies ever born in 1 year, including myself and Barbie the doll.
Hey.
And Marie Osmond, thank you very much. But yeah, I'm out here at the sign all the time, and I do stuff on the sign. What direction do you want to go? Because I can go 9 hours.
Oh,
Go 9 hours.
this segment is actually about why so many people are moving to Las Vegas. Why do you think people are coming here?
Well, I'm really, really smart about politics. That's one thing for sure, and you can't afford California.
And they're giving us the most people
Right.
in any other state. Yep.
Right. So we're getting a lot of California people here because it's very inexpensive to live here in Las Vegas. The mortgage for my condo on the Strip is the same rent that I paid during the Reagan administration.
Wow.
And I've got a condo on Las Vegas Strip for the same money, but I'm really smart.
That's incredible.
Right.
Tell us about some of your favorite local hangouts that you enjoy spending time at and that you think others might enjoy as well.
I send people to the Atomic all the time downtown. The oldest
Atomic Liquor.
Yep, that's favorite. And then I really love the Prime Rib, obviously, at Ellis Island.
Ellis Island Prime Rib, and then Atomic Liquor, which is the longest running liquor license. It's in downtown, just out on Fremont Street, past 19th or 21st.
Right, and if you want to impress anybody, go to the Firefly.
Firefly, there you have it, folks. Elvis himself endorsed Firefly. It's a topless bar that's fantastic. Owned by John Simmons. Fantastic restaurant. Shout out to John. All right, thank you, Elvis.
Thank you very much.
Wanna be a gazillionaire, so freaking bad. Sell more houses than I ever had. Wanna be on the cover of Top Producer magazine, selling more houses than anyone's ever seen.
Don't quit your day job. The fifth reason that people are moving to Las Vegas is for the entertainment and dining. It's no secret that Las Vegas has some of the best dining experiences in the entire world.
Michelin-rated restaurants, fusion restaurants, food from all over the world, Vietnamese food, Thai food, Chinese food, Indian food, you name it. We have everything on and off the Strip, but more particularly on the Strip. People come here for world-class dining, Michelin star rated dining, and then of course the shows and entertainment. And it's not just the shows that are here all the time, like Cirque du Soleil, but also we get residencies from people like Elton John, Celine Dion, Salt and Pepper, to other artists, to Adele, to other artists that just come here and visit for 1 or 2 shows. They almost always make sure to make a stop here in Sin City. It's no doubt that Las Vegas is one of the live entertainment or entertainment capitals of the world, if not just America. And being that it is such a wonderful place with your name that you could potentially have in life, a lot of people move here for the opportunity of better jobs, better job growth. And the other thing to think about is the opportunity isn't just for potential jobs, it's also the development that's happening in our town. What most people may not be aware of if you're not a local is that we're courting and figuring out and working with the Oakland A's to bring a Major League Baseball team here, and they're in the process of bringing down the Tropicana Hotel to potentially build a ballpark there. We also have potential for an NBA team to come here, whether it's an expansion team or an existing team. There's a lot of discussions for that. And then something that's made big headlines recently is the Hollywood 2.0. Mark Wahlberg and Summerlin, which is a suburb of the west side of town, have been speaking for over a year now and trying to create somewhere to make a large movie studio on the west side of town away from the strip that's going to bring even more dollars and more people who want to see their names in the glittering lights. But again, it's those big opportunities for growth in this town, whether it be construction or entertainment or dining or lifestyle or just general home construction. The town is booming, and again, like we said at the onset of this video, we're continuing to see new and more residents each day for those reasons.
Our microeconomic climate is definitely strong here in Las Vegas. And if you are coming here for those reasons, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have businesses that you can see flourish here, it's such a great opportunity to really consider Las Vegas being your home and growing that in this beautiful state.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video. We hope you had fun. I know I had a blast making it today. And if you had a couple more questions that you felt went unanswered, we created a free relocation guide for you to download below to help answer those.
We are so grateful that you guys have found so much value in our videos. We are excited to continue making them for you. And if you are looking to relocate to the Las Vegas area, we would absolutely be honored to help you make the move.
And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to stay up to date and in touch on everything Las Vegas.
See you in the next one.
So freaking bad. Sell more houses than I ever had. Wanna be